Hello students, today we are going to discuss improve your learning of the lesson simple electric circuits. Look at the first question children. What is an electric circuit? Explain with a diagram. Now we are going to explain the electric circuit with a diagram. An electric circuit consists of a cell is the power source, a bulb and connecting wires. In an electric circuit, the electric current flows from positive terminal to the negative terminal. See, look at the diagram of the circuit. Here is a cell where it is a power source, that is it has chemical energy. Next, here is a switch through which it is connected with the connecting wires to the bulb. So this process, complete setup, it is called as a circuit, electric circuit. Next question. Second question. What are the parts of a torchlight? See, torchlight is used as a source of light. The parts of a torchlight are hollow cylindrical barrel, cells, bulb, switch, glass cover and metal spring. Torch consists of hollow cylindrical barrel in which cells are fitted. At one end of it there is a lid with screw which can be opened and closed. When the lid is closed and switch is on, the circuit is completed and current flows in the circuit which makes the bulb to glow. Now you see the diagram. Here this is a barrel shaped thing where inside it cells are present. Here is a switch and metal spring. Here is a lid which will close this and it becomes a complete circuit. So here is a small bulb, a reflector and a glass. Here is a copper wire which is connecting to the switch. So these are the different parts of a torchlight. Next, third question. In a bulb, the part which gives us light is. Here different parts are there in a bulb, but the filament is a part which gives us light. Next question. Classify the following into conductors and insulators. So here are some of the things they have given. Here now we will classify them into conductors and insulators. So conductors are the substances which allows the electricity to flow through them, and insulators will not allow the electricity to flow through them. So here the conductors are water, pencil lead, wet cotton cloth and wet wood. Insulators are plastic pen, dry cotton cloth and dry wood. Next question. Here, fifth one. Niharika observed an electrician repairing a street light wearing gloves on his hand. She asked him some questions. What would be those questions? So here you are going to observe the people at home also wearing rubber slippers while doing the electric work. So here are some of the doubts raised by Niharika. What are they? We'll see now. Why are you wearing gloves while working with electricity? Second one. What happens if you do not wear gloves to your hand? Third one. Do you use gloves always in your daily activities? Fourth question. Do all the people can repair the street lights? So these are some of the questions raised by Niharika. Next question. In activity 4, we observed some situations where the torch bulb glows. Niharika challenged her friends that she could make the bulb not glow even with the cells kept in proper position. What would she have done? Niharika can make the bulb not glow by keeping the switch in off position, using a fused bulb, or by making the connections in an improper way such that the current does not flow in a single path. These may be the reasons the bulb will not glow. Next question. Here, connect a circuit as shown in the following diagram. So here two cells have been connected to the bulb. So we'll see the sum of the statements questions here. Does the bulb glow? Why? So here we'll explain it. The bulb will not glow. The bulb does not glow because here the positive terminals and the negative terminal, two positives and two negative terminals are joined to the bulb. Hence they will not glow. Draw the circuit so that the bulb glows. So always the positive to be connected to the negative terminal and again it has to be connected to the bulb. So always positive terminal to negative terminal. So in this manner only the circuit will become complete and the current will flow. Next, verify it by connecting cells and bulb as per the circuit drawn. So here we can verify the circuit by connecting bulb as shown in circuit, then the bulb glows. Next, eighth question, what will happen if the cells in a torch are arranged as shown in the following figure? Why? So here if the two positive terminals are kept on one side, then the bulb will not glow. So the torch light will not glow if the cells are arranged in this manner. In a circuit, positive and negative terminals are to be connected in order. Then only the torch light will glow. Next question. Draw a circuit showing a cell, switch and a bulb. So here is the circuit diagram. Cell, positive and negative terminals, and it is connected to the switch with the connecting wires to the bulb. So this is the circuit diagram. Next, 10th question. A circuit is connected with a cell, bulb and a switch, but the bulb is not glowing. Write all possible reasons for this. If the bulb is not glowing in the circuit, the possible reasons may be like this. The bulb may be fused, that is the filament may be broken, battery power may be completed, switch may be not connecting the circuit properly while it is on position. All the connecting wires to bulb, cell, switch may have not connected properly. The connections may be loose. So these may be the possible reasons for not glowing the bulb. Next question, 11th one. Have you studied the story of Thomas Alva Edison? Write a note appreciating his efforts in inventing the bulb. So here children, Thomas Alva Edison is the scientist who has invented the bulb. So we should appreciate his efforts. So many scientists worked hard for many years before Edison, but no one was succeeded. Ultimately, Thomas Alva Edison succeeded in making the first bulb. We should appreciate his hard work, intelligence, genius, working and patience in his invention. Next, 12th one. List out the daily activities in which we use electricity. We use electricity for various purposes in our daily life. Activities such as for glowing of the bulbs, tube lights in our house, and cooking rice in electric rice cooker, for pressing cloths with iron box, fans, air coolers, air conditioners in summer season, for mobile phone charging, etc. For different purposes we need electricity. Next question. If you put the switch on, a light will glow, a fan will rotate, and an iron box heats up, etc. All these different functions will be performed by electricity. How do you feel about the comforts given by this great invention to human beings? See, electricity is a great invention to the mankind. We depend on electrical appliances in our daily life activities to meet our comforts. Without electricity, human life will be miserable. Next, 14th question. Write a list of electrical appliances in your house. Classify them as follows. So, in a table, we'll write which works with cell as a source are radio, tape recorder, cell phone, bulb, Walkman, trimmer, torchlight. These electrical appliances will work with the cell. Next, works with electric current as a source. Television, computer, rice cooker, air cooler, fan, bulb, iron box, bread toaster, hair dryer, washing machine, refrigerator. Like this you can write number of examples. works with both cell and electric current as a source are radio, bulb, tape recorder, trimmer. Next question. Connect circuits as shown in the following figure. Write your observations in each case. So here are some of the circuits. We will see whether the bulb will glow or not. In the first case, see, the two positive terminals are attached and two negative terminals are attached to the bulb. Here the bulb will not glow. In this case, the positive terminals and negative terminals are connected to bulb, which is not correct arrangement. In next case, see, look, observe this. Here the wire has been, the connecting wire from the cells to the bulb has been broken. Hence the bulb will not glow. And in the third case, see, the bulb will glow because the positive terminal and the negative terminal of the bulb, they are correctly arranged. So then the bulb is going to glow. The bulb will glow as the bulb, cell and connecting wires are properly connected. In the last case, see, there are three cells connected with the connecting wires to the bulb. The bulb will glow more brighter because it is connected to three cells. Next, last one is the match the following. Here some of the things: cell, switch, safety pin, eraser, glowing of bulb. And next one, conductor, source of electricity, filament to close or open a circuit, insulator. Now we'll match them. So here the cell, it is a source of electricity. So here we'll give the number 1. Next, switch is used to close or open a circuit. So the number 2 will give to this. Next, safety pin. So we have seen the activity in which safety pin is a conductor. So number 3. Eraser, it does not allow the electricity to pass through it. So it is an insulator. So number 4 to insulate. Glowing of bulb. So in the bulb, the thing which glows, helps in glowing of the bulb is filament. So here glowing of bulb is filament. So number 5. So these are the question answers for the lesson Simple Electric Circuit.